Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Oakland A's. The Brewers vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain.
And
the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 1 for 3. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Manaea, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Turned on down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Semien aboard here at first with nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to short. And a diving effort there, but will come up empty. It's a base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Olson is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
None out, runners at first and second. Popped up. Number 29 waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
He's set, and the pitch. Chopper down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Two men on, 2 out, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, deal. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So now it's Mark Canha. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The set and the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Ready with the 2-1. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3 runs already home here. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Still even at 2-2. Kenna stands at second with 2 gone. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
A ball and no strikes.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
1-0 count. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Profar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Brent Suter comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Brent Suter.
Stepping up now, Sean Murphy, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Suter tossed a little over 85 innings so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Suter typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
3-1 to him now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 5 and the Brewers nothing. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
It doesn't look like either one of these teams are going to win the division, but anytime you're playing for the postseason, which they are here for the wild card, this is a big series, and a sweep would be huge.
Now the 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
Ready now, number 30. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Matt Chapman, he singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Kane is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. First pitch of the at bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Olson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Favorable call in there for a strike. The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Yelich. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So coming to the plate, number 29. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way, was special.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich.
The right fielder.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. The 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Now with the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. In there, and it's even at 1. Aguilar at second. Moustakas at first. One gone. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, number 30. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. So far this year against Southpaws, number 30 is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Brewers 3. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the A's.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Number 29 is after it, but he can't get it there in time. Laureano reaches on the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in, Mark Hanna stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Now a long throw to third. And the throw from Braun too late as he's in there at third.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Profar, the former Ranger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Runners are at first and third with none out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
The Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, he won't blow anyone away with that fastball, but it's strike 1 anyway. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The A's lead it 8-3. Striding in, Orlando Arcia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And he takes strike 2.
2 great pitches down in his zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Changeup that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall. A home run. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, number 29. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kenna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hernan Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now batting, the right fielder.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Perez at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Brewers 4. At the plate, Matt Chapman, 1-for-2 in the ballgame thus far.
Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Chris Davis. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Mark Canha. That's popped up. Aguilar in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Laureano stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We played 4, and it's opened up now 9-4. Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's one for Profar at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In his career, Moustakas has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Nope. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit softly down the line at first. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Into the box now, number 30. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Now that's popped up. Olsen is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 9-4. Corey Knebel, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Knebel, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Oh, and 2, here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So stepping in, Sean Murphy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sean Murphy has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, though. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're on top, however, 9-4. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first
Now
3
batting,
pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, number 29. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kenna is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Laureano on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 9-4. Alex Claudio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Chris Davis will be next. Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike one.
Count for 3-1.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Yelich going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Davis leads off second with nobody out. In for strike 2. The 1-2. This one's down to third. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting,
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Settling in now, Robbie Grossman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 11 and the Brewers 4. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Blake Trinan is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Athletic, number 39, Blake Trinan.
So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. He doubled his last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey now.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
A ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Simeon. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Jacob Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jacob Barnes.
Digging in once again, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes Yelich, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Barnes, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it, though, 11-4. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mike Moustakas.
Chad Pinder will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 18, Chad Pinder.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The next 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 3 for 4. Edebray Ramos gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Athletic, number 61, Edebray Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Ramos, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Now at the plate, number 30. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Gone in order are the Brewers. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. The Brewers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And, of course, as discussed earlier in the broadcast, this series had big implications coming in. Two teams both fighting for postseason positioning, so that makes closing this one out and salvaging one game important for the guys on the other side.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he
The
tried.
right fielder,
Throw
number
that
20.
one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Mark Canha. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher
Now
standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Grounded to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Left fielder.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in, Robbie Grossman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 12-4. Next from Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Yasmero Petit comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Yasmero Petit.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Stepping in, number 29. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing it.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-4 is the final in this game. Oakland came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Sean Manaea picks up his team-leading 13th win. Zach Davies couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 12-4. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-4. Mitch Moreland had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 7-2. The Toronto Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-1. The White Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 13-12. They now have 5 straight wins. The Twins brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-4. It was their 7th straight victory. Hector Neris collected the victory in his 12th win, helping the Phillies take care of the Giants 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the Cardinals on the road 2-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 9-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-4. The Rangers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-1. The Seattle Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they blasted the Astros 9-0. The Baltimore Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 12-6. The Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-6. The Twins left fielder, number 20, plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading Minnesota past the Royals 6-4. They're on a roll with 8 straight victories. Sonny Gray grabbed his 13th win overall this year, leading the Reds past the Braves 5-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Chicago White Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-2. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-1. The New York Mets allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. Kyle Freeland got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 2-1. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.